Hi everyone, I am going to film a favourites video, which is why you're here. I was going to do it without my glasses, but I can't see anything, so, excusez-moi, there we go. I just filmed an empties video which involved me chucking stuff all over the floor. I'm not going to be able to do that with this, so it might take a little bit longer, and there's quite a few favourites. So first off is my new mother sweatshirt. These you will have seen if you follow me on Instagram or the blog. It's long sleeve, it's super comfy, and the proceeds go to charity. So I will put a link below so you can check those out for yourself, because I have a few people asking me where I got them from. Then, okay, I have two heavy bags. These are full of favourites. Let's do hair first, shall we? Unite hair condition, oh no, what's it called? 7 seconds condition leave-in detangler. I have been trying desperately to keep the hair in tip-top nick since I mullered it at summer, and that's really lovely and it's helping. I'm also loving this, which isn't actually for my kind of hair, but Maya Mixed Race Cosmetics Confident Curling Cream. Now, this is clearly for a hair that's more voluptuous and thicker than mine, but it's beautiful. I also like the way it dispenses. It kind of is almost gloopy. It is beautiful for taming frizziness and ends, and for when you put a bun back, and I really, really love it, and will probably go out and buy this. I can't even remember where I got it from. That's really bad, isn't it? But I'm loving that, so well done, Maya. Here's one that will make a few of you vomit, but I don't care because I love it. Victoria's Secret Rush Body Spray. They just brought out these new ones. This one, over and I fight over. I don't know what the flavours are. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's what you would expect from Victoria's Secret. It's sweet. The smell's gone after about 15 minutes, but I love it. Sometimes I do smell like cake. Okay, makeup. Now, there's quite a few bits here, so I'm going to sort of storm through and hold up. This is not new. This is Bobbi Brown's Brightening Brick in Cranberry. But after my girlfriend Lauren did my makeup in Bobbi Brown last week, I thought, oh, I've got one of those. And I dug it out and I am loving it. That's today's blusher. Love. And I'll put links to all of these below so you can see for yourself. Oh, this one had to be done. Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. Check that. I'm trying to do that because the mirror is going to be so reflective. Let me get in close. Look at that. That is so pretty. That is going to become a staple, I can tell. This morning I did a bit of this one down the nose. This is my usual powder over here. That's the one that's called Radiant Light. And then Dim Light just made me laugh, to be fair. So loving that. Hourglass have kind of taken the pressed powder, sort of whole powder category, and completely made it their own. Good work, chaps. A ton of brushes, because I realise I don't really talk about them, but they're so important to the final look, as it were. This is the Zoeva Luxe Face Finish 100 brush. It looks like that. It's a massive head, and I kind of use that depending on what I'm putting on for the day. That's why it's a bit pink. I think I used that for Bobbi Brown's Brightening Brick this morning, actually. And then Real Techniques cheek brush, this one. Love it. That just gives a bit more definition. And then some Revolution brushes from Royal and Langnickel. This is BX25 and BX10. They look like that. This one's sort of soft and fluffy, and this one's more contoury, as you can tell. Loving your work, chaps. And then I have been asked a lot on the vlog comments and on my Instagram what lipstick I'm wearing, which is this one. Zoom in for the close-up. It's not a lipstick. First of all, this is going to sound weird, but when you're in the industry, you kind of get to use things the way they're not really designed to be used, and then they sort of become a must-have in my head. So this is Charlotte Tilbury's Rock and Coal Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil. I cheat for bigger, brighter eyes. It looks like this. I'm going to stand up so you can see. Sorry, it's a bit messy. There we go. I put it here, like that. Hang on. I haven't even got a mirror. I'm doing it in the camera. I use a bit more. Oh my god, that's so ridiculous. You can see it now. Normally you can't see it, but it makes your Cupid's bow go vroom. And obviously you can use it in the eyes as well, but maybe not double up. Don't stick it in your eye when it's been around your mouth. Then I go all over my lip with Armani's Smooth Silk Lip Pencil in number 8, which is this one. And it's a sort of reddy, purpley, pinky red. Looks like that. Hang on. Like that. And then all I do, oh, excuse the mother, is go over it with Pixie's Lip Lift Max. And that is my lipstick. Ta-da! I started doing the lip liner all over the lip on counter because it lasts longer than a normal lipstick, and it's just something that stayed with me in my head. Obviously I still love lipsticks, I still use them all the time, but this is just one of those reds that I just like. This, I think it suits my my colouring. Why do you have to pull a stupid face when you're getting close? Anyway, so that's my lipstick. The number 8 lip pencil from Armani and Pixie's Lip Lift Max. It's not actually that pink, it's gone that pink because I keep dipping in it when I've put the red lip liner on, but you know what I mean. That was all the hair and body and makeup, and this is skincare. Okay, skincare favourites. Oh, it's getting a bit warm in here now. In no particular order, I'm going to try and put them in order, i.e. start with a cleanser. Votary. Okay, Votary cleansing oil is here. It's available on their website and in Liberty of London. As far as I know, that's the only 2 places. It's a really gorgeous cleansing oil that I use second cleanse or morning cleanse. I don't use it to take my makeup off. It's too expensive and I don't want to waste it, frankly. Why are we clapping? Also loving January Labs Restorative Tonic Mist, which looks like this. This is an American brand. I believe they're from California. Oh, the nails are looking nice there. That is James Bond's OPI collection, and it's The Spy Who Loved Me. Restorative Tonic Mist, liking that. I think they're Californian. I will put all links below. Then what else do we have? Oh, 2 serum-y oils. The first one is Vintner's Daughter Active Botanical Serum. We are back to California for this one. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer so you can see it. That's been on the blog this week, so you can read more info about that. I'm loving that. And I'm also loving, as you can tell, because it's a bit mullered, Creme de la Mer's The Renewal Oil. It looks like this. It is loaded with obviously all the good oils, the miracle broth, but it also has things like zinc and magnesium. And I always like to use things on my skin that you could also take as a supplement. I'm not talking necessarily about things like, I'm not talking about gold and silver and all that sort of stuff. I'm not on that board. I'm not on that board. I'm not on that train, but I am on the train of sort of healthy, minerally, nutrient oils. That's Lush. And then, God, Fresh Black Tea Firming Overnight Mask. You would have seen these in a vlog last week. This is really lovely. Oh God, look how messy I am. That has been used over my, to repair my skin after I've used my prescription retinoids. Love it. Oh. And then Radical Extreme Repair. This has also been used as a sort of daytime moisturiser on the mornings after I've used my Retin-A cream from the dermatologist. I'm not using the Retin-A all the time, but I am trying to get into it, and I have made a good dent in that. Love it. Just keep saying I love it. And then this one is my day-to-day moisturiser. I use it not necessarily when I'm going to wear makeup, just to sort of, it's a really good light moisturiser to put on top of things that are slightly heavier, like these two. And it's Bobbi Brown's Hydrating Face Cream. I get a lot of comments like, oh really? When I talk about using certain products. Creme de la Mer, Bobbi Brown. A lot of it is my own fault, because in the early days I would say things like, buy your makeup from a makeup artist, buy your skincare from a skincare expert. It was 5 years ago. Times have changed slightly. While that still holds for a lot of makeup brands, a lot of makeup brands have no business doing skincare. Some of them do it very nicely, and I do like this Bobbi Brown cream. There you go. Eating crow. Oh, speak of the devil, this is a major eating crow. Okay, Chanel Hydra Beauty Nutrition. The Hydra Beauty range from Chanel is glorious. This is the thicker cream, which again, you can tell I've been enjoying while I've been using my vitamin A's. It smells beautiful. Now, I would not suggest you buy a face cream just because you like the smell. It's never going to focus, is it? Because it's white. It's thick, but it's not too heavy. It's really hydrating, but it's not too greasy. And there's a milder version over there somewhere. This is the one I've picked for the moment, especially with the change in weather. It's just, oh, I love that cream. And I'm down to the last one. I'm doing so well. This is a rediscover that I've started using almost every day when I'm wearing makeup. It's Kate Somerville's Illumicate CC Cream, and my colour is number 4 medium. It looks like this, which is the right way, that way. There you go. It gives just enough coverage that you look like you're really healthy and glowing. Very LA, I have to say. You do need to use concealer if you do have spots or blemishes or whatever you want to call them. You do have to put some concealer on top, and it doesn't cover up under eye circles, but then that's why you have concealers. But I love the texture, I love the feel, I like the colour. It's slightly darker than I am. It's almost the sort of summer colour, but I am loving that. And again, that's literally my what? I've done 2 videos and Kate Somerville's been mentioned 3 or 4 times. So can we hurry up and get it in the UK, please, chaps? Loving that. And that's it. Hope you've enjoyed. I've kept it to 10 minutes. Next up is going to be what's new, which is just a collation of new things I'm trying, and things that you may not have seen or things you might have just seen quickly on my Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to put a list of details below rather than just steam through and have people going, wait, that was too quick, what was that? I will put a list below and I will put them in the order that I've shown them. Please do subscribe. Like I said in one of my earlier videos, I am trying to get to the magic 100,000. Set your targets high, Hirons. But it's been a while since I have done a video. So thank you for your patience and thank you for the nice comments on the vlogs. It kind of makes it easier to do these videos when you're vlogging because you're so used to being in front of the camera. You're just, right, get on with it and film. And I will see you next week.